Hey Cowboys Nation, let's go for another round of news from America's team. Watch until the end so you don't miss any news and sign up to stay tuned for everything that comes out about the Cowboys. The Cowboys need quarterback Dak Prescott to maintain his hot hand as Dallas prepares for a pivotal road game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Over the past 2 games, Pro Football Focus gave him a 93.2 grade, the highest among all QBs, per Saad Yousuf of The Athletic. Also, he completed 75.3% of his passes and threw for 5 TDs. Coming into the season, there was a lot of chatter about Prescott's need to cut down his interception total, wrote Yousuf. However, Prescott is at his best when he's operating with confidence, and that's been the biggest difference in the 2 games since the 49ers debacle. Prescott threw a career-high 15 interceptions in 2022. Early in the season, it appeared to weigh on his mind since he hesitated to take shots downfield. Through his first 5 games, he averaged only 6.6 yards per attempt. However, after an embarrassing 42-10 loss to the 49ers in Week 5, Dallas made notable offensive changes. It started to target CeeDee Lamb more and let Prescott take more shots. Since the defeat, he's averaging 9.5 yards per attempt. We're starting to look the way we want to on offense, Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy said of the team's surge in a Monday news conference. Frankly, I think it was just getting to concepts that we just haven't done yet and just really cutting Doc loose. The Cowboys, 5-2, need Prescott to continue playing at a high level on Sunday against Philadelphia, 7-1, a matchup that could have NFC East title race implications. As of Wednesday, OddsChecker lists the Eagles as 3-point favorites. Yet Prescott has an 8-3 record against the Eagles, so he might show up and have a strong performance against the divisional rival, which is 26th in the NFL in passing yards allowed. The latest Dallas Cowboys news following the trade deadline may not be the kind fans are wanting. The Cowboys signed veteran offensive tackle Dakota Shepley to the team's practice squad. It was the only move Dallas made on the day of NFL trade deadline. The 6'5", 290-pound veteran played 4 games for Dallas in 2022 after previous stints in Seattle and San Francisco. Shepley has had an interesting history with the Cowboys as the team had the offensive lineman claimed by the Colts in January after the team released him. Dallas had planned to re-sign Shepley to the team's practice squad, but Indianapolis thwarted those plans heading into the postseason. Shepley has experience playing both tackle and center during his NFL career. Now, Shepley is added to a Cowboys offensive line that is dealing with several injuries. Tyron Smith was sidelined in Week 8 with a neck issue, while Chuma Edoga sustained an injury in the matchup against the Rams. Cowboys news. Jerry Jones cited concerns on the offensive line going into NFL trade deadline. Prior to the trade deadline, owner Jerry Jones admitted that the team's depth on the offensive line was less than ideal. Jones also indicated that it would be challenging to find help at the position via trade. "No, I really meant it when I said it last week," Jones told reporters on October 29. "It doesn't look like we're going to do anything at the trade deadline, and it has to do with our communication around the league. And really what logically we could do. If you really looked at our team right now, the biggest need is definitely the offensive line, really. More so than any place is. And so, one of the problems with that is that you just about can say that about every team there is. And when I say depth, somebody that can step up there and play like we had to step up today, against the Rams. That kind of depth playing, starting, in place of someone, kind of deal." The Cowboys are drawing criticism for not making a trade. After months of Cowboys rumors about possible deals, Dallas declined to make a move by the NFL trade deadline. This decision is drawing criticism given other NFC contenders like the Eagles, Seahawks and 49ers all made significant trades. Head coach Mike McCarthy defended the team's decision after the deadline passed, believing the solution is on the roster. Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy, when asked about Dallas not making a trade before the deadline, "I love our roster," The Athletic's John Makota tweeted on November 1. He spoke highly of the younger players they have. "We'll just continue to develop our guys. Dallas Cowboys left tackle Tyron Smith did not practice Wednesday due to a neck injury. Smith worked with the rehab group instead but has a chance to join the padded practice on Thursday, head coach Mike McCarthy told reporters. Backup offensive lineman Chuma Edoga practiced in limited fashion. Both players participated in a walkthrough on Wednesday as the Cowboys, 5-2, prepare to visit the Philadelphia Eagles, 7-1, on Sunday. Smith, 32, did not play in weeks 3 to 4 or last Sunday's 43-20 win against the Los Angeles Rams. The 8-time Pro Bowl selection and 2-time All-Pro has started 152 games with the Cowboys since 2011. Edoga, 26, has played in all 7 games, 5 starts, in his first season with the Cowboys. He left Sunday's win on a cart after sustaining an injury to his right leg in the fourth quarter. He has appeared in 33 games, 18 starts, with the New York Jets, 2019-21, Atlanta Falcons, 2022, and Dallas. Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey named NFC Special Teams Player of the Week following Rams' win. The Dallas Cowboys vanquished the Los Angeles Rams with relative ease last week, and in the process it seemed like everybody got their fill. Quarterback Dak Prescott was surgical. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb went into full alpha mode. Micah Parsons showed his usual force. Darren Bland recorded another pick six, and on special teams second-year pass rusher Sam Williams managed to block a punt, not to mention Kayvontae Turpin had a huge return as well. But of all the kudos and attaboys earned, perhaps none were greater than those shown to rookie kicker Brandon Aubrey. Aubrey went 2 for 2 on field goal attempts in the Rams game, the first of which was a 58-yard boot, but these were not your normal 2 field goal attempts. Aubrey's conversions gave him 18 consecutive field goals to start the season, and more distinctly his career. This tied the record for most consecutively made field goals to start a career, a performance that earned him NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. It is remarkable how nonchalant the signing of Aubrey was in the offseason and what he has turned into. You would not be exaggerating to call him among the most reliable players on the entire team. Obviously, considering that Aubrey has tied the record, if he makes his next field goal attempt he will have it all to himself. We'll see in the Eagles game,